I'm disappointed. I thought we would give a really spirited, united effort tonight, coming off of a poor performance on Saturday, and we just didn't. It just feels like when we make shots, we have energy, and when we don't, we're flat on defense. And if that's the makeup of the team, if that's kind of who we are, where we're only good when shots are going in, then it'll be a very up and down season. We'll be up when we shoot, and we'll be down when we don't. And so we're working on it. I think we've recognized a few of our main issues, and we're trying to to attack them on a daily basis. But we certainly aren't there yet. Yeah, well, that's a good. I mean, if you want to pull a positive out of it, that certainly is one. That was my biggest fear. Was I felt like we could guard them, but if and when they missed, could we get the rebound? That was one of our keys to the game, and so I thought the kids, if anything else, they really did zero in and work hard on the glass. I think you pointed out, Tessa, 8 offensive rebounds against a big, strong, athletic team like that is doing work. And so, you have to commend her for her efforts with that. And the rest of the team, as far as the rebounding, deserve credit for that. No, more so because of 25's versatility. Okay. We started Seppi another game this year because the team had a more, like a smaller, more mobile player. And, that was the same thing tonight. And I thought in the first quarter, if you look at it, that was our best quarter in terms of points allowed. One of the best of the year with just 12 points. So, as the game went on, obviously she got it going, and she deserves all the accolades that she's received. She's a heck of a player, and she makes it look really easy. It's not too tricky. Just get the ball and turn around and score it, and that's what she did. Yeah, it's disappointing. We, obviously every team does a scouting report, and, you don't have to work too hard to figure out what people do. The thing she does the best is catch and shoot. And so, we, like all coaches, you try to drive home their strengths, and then you want to take that away. You don't want them to be able to do what they do the best, play left-handed, as they say, and we just didn't do it. I mean, you can have a plan, but then you got to go out and execute it. And that, amongst many other things, were very disappointing tonight. In terms of the number we took, we took 26 on Saturday. So we decreased it a little bit. But I thought we took the right shots, which was a point of emphasis after Saturday. I thought we took too many threes early in the game on Saturday. And we were better today at not taking them early, but driving, which got us to the foul line a little bit more. I mean, we shot 14 free throws today. We only shot 6 on Saturday. So we really tried to drive home the idea of getting in the lane first before we shoot the three. And I think if we look back, as we watch the film, I think we'll see that most of those three-pointers came from dribble penetration or post feeds, which is exactly what we want. So I was happy with the shots. They didn't go in. And, and that's why the defense is so critical, because there'll be a lot of nights this year the shots don't go in. And right now our team doesn't guard good enough to beat teams unless we're making a bunch of shots. That's pretty good. I mean, you start with assist to turnover. We were on the right side of that. I think if we're right around 10 to 12, that's about where we want to be. Obviously, you want 0 turnovers, but if you can keep it to around 10, no more than 12, it's fairly good. And then the assist to field goals made, we don't have a set number that we want, more the merrier. But I think when we're playing the way we want to play, that's the way it'll look, and that's fairly decent. That's not great, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I think you obviously always want balance. The one thing is every year roles change. And so, Ellie is still as good as she is, and she's gonna, she deserves all the hype she gets. She is now public enemy number 1 for the opposing teams, whereas she was surrounded by 3,000-point scorers last year, so she could kind of blend in and wasn't necessarily getting the best defender or the most attention. Well, that's not the case anymore. She's getting all the attention. And so 2 things have to happen. One, she's going to have to work harder, and I think she is. but also the pieces around her have to step up as well. And so it's a team game for a reason. Everybody's got to elevate. Obviously, she's the biggest one, but the people around her have to help. And so with the balanced scoring, that's a good thing. And I thought we missed a lot of very makeable layups and very makeable three-point shots that if you just make a handful of those, it's a different outcome.